barrels to $5 like it was back in June of 2022. This is what happens. There's actually a thing out there about the craziest things found in gas tanks in Michigan.
Really?
And, you know, sometimes it's just stupidity. Antifreeze, I can imagine it's some 18-year-old kid.
Who got the wrong tank?
Put it in the wrong... I don't know, I thought that's where you're supposed to put it. But antifreeze is one of the things. Used motor oil has been found in Michigan gas tanks. Sand. You know, we should have talked to our friends down the street here.
Prism was listening when I said not paying, and therefore it rebelled on me. That might be what happened there, Zane. I'm sorry, you're not Zane.
Lead pellets, barbecue sauce. Who dumps barbecue sauce?
Everybody's here.
Mountain Dew.
What?
Yeah, acorns, gravel, candy bars, paintballs. You know, Skittles have been found in Michigan. These are all the Michigan gas tanks. They found these in gas. Buckshot, sugar. Which I've heard about before.
I have too.
Who wants to mess with your
yes.
That's what they'll do.
Hell hath no fury like a woman's
I was
scorn.
going to say, it's usually a woman and it's her husband's collectible
yes.
car of some sort. Bleach has been found in gas tanks. Fritos. How do you even get it?
Who would put a... Why would you waste a perfectly good Frito?
And how do you even get it in there?
I don't know.
Crazy glue has been found in gas tanks. Maple syrup. Let me see. Liquid car wax. Wood chips. Salad dressing. Black cherries. Oh, you Traverse City people are crazy. Latex paint. Baby oil. Elmer's glue. This has all been found in people's gas tanks. Metal shavings. Plastic shavings. Gatorade. Coca-Cola. Tampons. I'm going to guess a 5-year-old did that. But
I was going to say, don't look at me.
yeah, Mom, I'm going to borrow these cigars. I'll be right back. KY jelly has been found in gas tanks. Cigarettes. Crayons, again a kid, Tang drink powder, rock salt, bullets, probably hiding them, and beer. What a perfectly good waste of beer.
I know, right? Beer and Fritos.
Have all been found in gas tanks. People are crazy. What? I cannot imagine the decision-making process of putting gumballs into a gas tank.
Well, those must have been pranks or paybacks.
Yeah, I guess. Some of it probably is.
Yeah.
I would guess that's probably true. It's 8:13. The Foxhole Morning Show. Johnny Burke and Steph on the way. All right, we continue. By the way, you can give us a call, by the way. Here's a question for you this morning. What is the funniest or weirdest or lamest thing a door-to-door salesman has tried to sell you? The reason I'm asking this is Girl Scout cookies are going on sale today.
Okay.
In a lot of parts of the country, they'll be selling. They sell them less and less door to door these days, but
I find them like outside the Walmart, or yeah.
Yeah, I think the craziest thing I was ever sold was a cleaning solution that I bought, hook, line, and sinker. I paid $30 for it. It was a concentrate that I still have in my garage and I haven't hardly used. So that, you know, people, we get some weird door-to-door salespeople, and this guy was obviously unlicensed because they wouldn't let a guy like that come through in our town.
Right.
But he was. It really worked well on the paint on my front porch, but I've never used it since.
Never used it.
No. Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, that's it.
This hour is a service of Menards, and you can register to win a brand new 2026 Ford F-150 now at Menards, sponsored by Armstrong Flooring. See store for details, and as always, save big money at Menards.
It's a new year, and it often comes with plans for
Rob Suka says that $10 for Prism is not expensive.
finances and retirement planning. One of the biggest mistakes people make with money is waiting to plan for
What the hell?
waiting to reduce taxes, waiting to protect what they worked a lifetime to build. Here's the truth. Without a clear retirement plan, you could outlive your savings, overpay thousands in unnecessary taxes, or leave your family with stress and confusion. But it doesn't have to be that way. With a proper retirement plan, you can create predictable income, help to keep more of your money.
News is done. Traffic is not. We got to get to that in a minute here. 35 degrees. Might be even warmer right now. It's supposed to get up into the, around 40-degree range. Okay, I'm supposed to get some patchy fog, and I'm thinking maybe it got a little bit over here. Although, frankly, it's not terrible. It's all right. As long as I can get His Highness, the Psycho Dog, out there later on, that's fine. Because yesterday was one of those tough ones because he didn't want to go out in the rain. And it just wouldn't stop raining. You know, for him, everything has to be just so.
When the days get shorter and darker, sometimes our mood does too. If you've been feeling
Don't sweat the small stuff like ATM fees, he says. You know who that is? A guy who's allergic to sweat. That's 420 right there. $10 can buy a pizza. You pick a pizza over. $10 for a hot pizza, says Rapsuka. Everybody wants to buy pizza. What's going on with that? All of a sudden, pizza becomes a thing.
It pretty much goes without saying. When it comes to heating and cooling, experience, reliability, and integrity.
If you go to Caesar, Little Caesars, and you get one of those hot and readies, those are less than $10.
Solutions, they'll exceed those expectations. Your comfort and safety will be our main priority.
You love sweat. You live where it's 90. See, Johnny would love to live by you. Well, I don't know if he'd love to live by. Yeah, he would. Yeah, you guys are. Yeah, 420. Yeah, you would. Yeah, hell, he'd be in the same. He'd live in the same room with you. Yeah. Your sweat and your recreational choices. Yeah, he definitely would be with you.
Get everything checked out now.
Because he loves to sweat. The hotter, the better.
If you need your system cleaned and checked,
Hotter, the better. That's him.
1056.
Want to know if it's cheap to live in South Africa? Not Zane. Is it cheap to live in South Africa? Finland wants to know.
Revenue loss. 24-hour service too. That's G&G Climate Solutions.
Cost of living in South Africa.
Efficiency and peace of mind. Financing is available. G&G Climate Solutions. Traffic.
349,
The Fox.
Eagle City traffic.
One problem right now that we know about, it's a slowdown along northbound 75, a crash around Coldwater Road, Mount Morris Township. Northbound 75 at Coldwater Road, Mount Morris Township, at the moment, the only potential problem point. If you happen to spot others at any time, we invite you to contribute to the show. Let us know what's going on out there at 810-230-WRSR. That's 810-230-9777 to be a traffic tipster on 103.9 The Fox.
All right, so I'm having a little bit of a problem with a story that's going around right now that they're making a big deal out of because they love the giant killers. I call the news media giant.
Giant killers.
They're currently trying to kill off McDonald's again.
Oh, are we back to the McRib
The
thing
McRib
again?
story. For those of you who have not heard, apparently McRib doesn't have any rib meat in it. Well, damn. It's got pork shoulder and pork butt. What do we buy every year to smoke and have a great time with pork butt? It's
Right.
good pork.
I know,
It's good pork. It's just what they're forming it with. What is wrong with McDonald's being sued now because McRib apparently contains no actual rib meat? Customers are shocked. Shocked, I say.
shocked and amazed.
That the seasonal pork sponge shaped like bones is not anatomically accurate. The lawsuit claiming false advertising. Because the lawsuit is claiming I need money. That's what the
Yeah,
lawsuit
but you know what? The chicken nuggets were feeling kind of beat up. So, tag McRib is it this month.
Wait till they find out that the Shamrock Shake isn't made by real leprechauns. They're really going to have a problem. Come on. This is nuts.
And it's McDonald's,
Yeah,
kids.
well, it is made from a little bit of heart and a little bit of tripe, which is cow stomach, which is very edible. In fact, they make it, Italians love it. It's really good. I love it the way they make it. And it also has scalded stomach. I'm not sure why, but
All right, I've never had a McRib, and I don't think I ever will. Thank you for that, Johnny Bird.
they are good.
Johnny's thing is to have a McRib sandwich and wash it down with a Yingling beer. That's his thing over there. McDonald's coffee works. I get that every weekend, Rapsuka. With exact change that I like to confound the cashier at the window with. Because I make sure I load it up with pennies. Because we're running out of pennies here in the United States. We don't make them anymore. And there are a lot of stores that are running out of them. So if they don't have any pennies to give you as change if you pay with cash, they're rounding up. They're not rounding down, they're rounding up. But it continues to be a source of amusement to me when I will pay $1.67 with at least 7 pennies. And it takes them forever to get through to count all of that. Nickel for your thoughts. See, everything is going up, 420. Even that, even your thoughts that used to only be worth a penny, now it costs at least a nickel for that. At least that. Save a few for the memories, says that guy Zane. Well, I used to pick up automatically. I would pick up pennies if I saw them on the street or in parking lots or wherever. I don't do that anymore because they're not good for anything except for screwing around with cashiers. That's really all they're good for anymore, because you can't use them for anything other than trying to contribute to exact change if you can. You can't stick them in a vending machine or a gumball machine or any of the things you used to be able to use them for. You know, what the hell? I've got all of these, right? Still got to get rid of them. Linda remembers the old days when penny loafers were a thing, and again, we have seen everything go up in price. It's nickel loafers now. Yes, absolutely. No 99-cent stores in Flint. Actually, I'm hearing complaints about the fact that the dollar stores really aren't dollar stores anymore, a lot of them. They're like $1.50 or $5 or something like that. There's not a whole lot of that anymore where you have $1. And 99-cent stores, they used to be around, but we didn't really have them so much here. We've got 3 that I'm aware of real close by that I can think of, dollar stores. There's Dollar General, there's Dollar Tree, and then whatever the hell the other third, there's a third dollar, Family Dollar, I think is the other one, that are around here, just in the span of less than 2-mile radius. And I don't know that any of them are just strictly $1 for stuff anymore. You think we need to get rid of nickels and dimes. Well, you know, the people who love crypto want to get rid of all that crap. I like to get rid of crypto because I think people are still trying to screw us over with that. That whole idea. Jeez. Use plastic. Well, in some cases, that's what's used. But I still have never used plastic in a restaurant. Even last weekend, when I got the wrong order, some of you didn't hear about that. Maybe I'll let you know about that in a minute here.
It's cold in stomach. Come on.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Like has been pointed out, they never claimed it was red meat. It's just the name of it.
But went to out to eat last weekend, and I don't ever use plastic to go out to eat. I don't ever. It's always cash. Always cash. And I love the experience at the restaurant. I love the service. I love when they're good. I love when they do everything like they're supposed to, and the experience is great. The food is fine, but that's not my main purpose at the restaurant, to go for the food. It's for the total experience. So that's basically what I'm paying for. And so when I'm tipping, I'm usually tipping pretty generously. It's because of that. Because the server, when I asked for a double bacon cheeseburger with no mayo and do it well done, that no mayo and the well done was perfectly followed to a T. But the double bacon cheeseburger turned into a mushroom Swiss burger by the time I got it. By the time I got it, that's what it was. But it was good. Never had one of those before. But the fact that they kept the mayo off made me let that have a chance. So I tried it. Awesome. Really, really good. And apart from the fact that she totally screwed up the type of sandwich that I'd ordered, everything else was great about service. She was terrific. So I think I did like a 40% tip with her. McDonald's mayo, no mayo, no mayo. That guy Zane takes cash so that he does not overspend, because with a card, it's like he can have everything on the menu. You know, that does tend to make you faster and looser with money if you have that, if you don't actually see or feel or touch the money that you are exchanging. You do tend many times to overspend. I find that's the case on Amazon. I tend to go a little overboard. Well, I had to watch myself. I'm doing that. It's not a New Year's resolution by any means, but I'm watching myself when it comes to spending on Amazon, trying to buy stuff, because I would tend to impulse buy occasionally if I'm scrolling around looking for one thing that I want, and then I see something else that looks good that might be good for like a gift later on, and I'll buy it. Once in a while, you tend to go a little further with spending than you want. Just a matter of time. Next time, mac and cheese and casserole. No, I can make sure that if it had been, okay, this was basically a battle of two burgers the other night. But if it had been a choice, like, for example, I had ordered a double bacon cheeseburger and they had brought me a tuna casserole instead, that would have been sent back. That would have been sent back, for sure. Rob Suka wants you to make a mac and cheese cake. That's the thing. That's the thing. Stuff on stuff. See, it would have been stuff on stuff 420 had the mayo been there. The fact that they kept that off made it fine. Made it legal for me to try. That was fine. But you got to watch. And I asked you guys about that. What would happen if you had that situation confront you, where they gave you a totally different order than what you had asked for, although what you got turned out to be good? Would you have given it a try if it was something you hadn't ordered? But it was kind of close to that. The burger at the base and the fact that they did everything else the way you asked them to do it. Would that have worked for you? 2030 getting close. Yeah, it's getting close. It's flying. I mean, we're only 72 days away from spring now. We'll get through this year and then go to the next one, and bam. 2030 is just like that, right there. Which burger next time? That would be an interesting choice, because now there is a choice. Because I did know, the reason why I ordered the double bacon cheeseburger is because I'd had it at this restaurant before and it was terrific. So I knew, I tend to, when I find something that I like, I'm going to go back and order it again, because since you don't, if I was out eating at a restaurant every night, that would be different. I may be trying different things, and I could afford to have a meal where I didn't like what I got, because I knew I'd be back the next day. But if I'm going to be a while before I get to a restaurant the next time, I want to make sure what I have I like. And I knew the double bacon cheeseburger was something I was going to like. The Swiss bacon Swiss burger, didn't have that before. Liked it. Loved it. It was great. So now there's an option. Now there's an option. One of those two. One of those two will work. You'd happily take it also if they charged you the price of the original burger you ordered and not the price of the new burger. They did. She completely had zoned out when I was telling her what I wanted, because it wasn't on the bill as the bacon double cheeseburger. It was the Swiss mushroom Swiss. That was what was on the bill, because as I said, she zoned out when I told her what I wanted at some point. She did get the fries right. That part was good. Fries right, coffee right. That was good. All of that. Everything else was good. Just that one point that we couldn't quite see eye to eye on. But it does present a nice choice the next time, because I know that either way is a winner. So that part's good. Again, just don't bring me a casserole. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right. The fast morning. It has been a fast morning. And Rob Suka will leave us with that. So we'll be seeing you guys tomorrow morning again. So we'll do the crossword tomorrow. You know, we didn't get a chance to do it today, and I said earlier that we thought we might, but yeah, we will try it tomorrow, because we still haven't got it done. I mean, here, look at, here. Let me leave you with this. Let me let you show, I'll show you the entire field again. If you want to screenshot it so that maybe when we come back tomorrow, you will have answers for us, because we want to get this one over with and go to the new one if we can, all right? This is what it looks like now. That is what it looks like now. As you can see over there in the lower right corner, things are looking messy. That's got to be changed. Got to change that. So we'll try to do that tomorrow. New year, new puzzle. Leave that one, or you want to just leave that one behind because it was like last year. So here's the new resolution. We're going to start a new puzzle. If it gets to the point where we have to, maybe we will. You know, maybe we will. Thelma could not join us here. She was here earlier. Well, not here, but she was with us earlier. Things okay? We will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much for your attendance, your attention, being here on this Wednesday, hump day. Act accordingly. Have a pleasant, peaceful, productive day. Come back and join your friends, the Hellraisers, for whatever the hell we do and talk about tomorrow morning here in the Hell Hole, okay? Okay.
Well, yeah.
And that's, oh my gosh, the kid was babbling, talking, and says,